Rapper Diddy Combs was arrested in Manhattan on Monday evening after being indicted by a grand jury for racketeering and sex trafficking, months after the music mogul was hit with a series of civil sexual assault lawsuits, all of which he had denied. People have been of the opinion that a federal court in Manhattan unseals charges against Combs for racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution, alleging he abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. Combs is arrested in Manhattan after being indicted by a grand jury. 29th May. Federal investigation may bring Combs' accusers to testify before a grand jury soon, and most plaintiffs who have filed lawsuits against the rapper have already been interviewed by investigators. Source told CNN, a move that could indicate prosecutors are looking to charge somebody, though no charges have been filed yet. These are all the dates cases were filed against him before he was arrested few days ago. This one say plaintiff April Lampros accused Combs in a lawsuit filed in the UK on Thursday of sexual assault over 4 terrifying sexual encounters between 1995 and 2001, including 3 incidents of rape and 1 instance of Combs forcing her to take ecstasy. 22nd May, former model Crystal McKinney files a lawsuit in Manhattan Federal Court accusing the rapper of drugging and sexually assaulting her at his New York recording studio in 2003. Wow. May 19, Cassie Ventura, Combs' ex-girlfriend, speaks out after CNN obtained a 2016 video of Combs attacking her in a hotel hallway, stating on Instagram Thursday morning that domestic violence broke her and she will always be recovering from her past. Combs later apologized for the video. February 26th. In February, producer Rodney Leorod Jones sues rapper in New York in February and alleges he was subjected to unwanted advances by associates of Diddy as his direction and was forced to engage in relations with sex workers he hired. In a set of widely covered allegations, Jones says in the lawsuit that Combs regularly hosted sex trafficking parties with underage women and illegal drugs, and implies record label executives who looked the other way financially benefited from access to celebrities and dignitaries like the British Royal Prince Harry, who is not accused of any wrongdoing or of attending parties himself. Combs' attorney tells the Los Angeles Times that the suit includes reckless name-dropping about events that are pure fiction. On the 6th of December last year, Combs is hit with another sexual assault suit in December, accusing the rapper of drugging and participating in a gang rape of the unnamed woman in 2003. When the accuser was 17 years old. Wow. On November 23rd, a woman named Joel Dickerson Neal alleged in a lawsuit Combs drugged her, sexually assaulted her, and secretly recorded the assault while she was a college student in 1991. Jesus. November 23, an anonymous plaintiff accuses Combs and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall of raping her and a friend in 1990 or 1991 after meeting at an MCA Records event in New York. A suit that, like the Dickerson Nell plaintiff, was filed shortly before the expiration of a New York law temporary allowing lawsuits for older assault allegation that would ordinarily be past the statute of limitations. 17th November, Ventura's $3 $30 million lawsuit is settled the day after it was filed for an undisclosed amount, with Ventura telling CNN she chose to resolve the matter amicably, while Combs' attorney says the settlement was in no way an admission of wrongdoing and didn't change his denial of the allegation. On the 16th of November, Cassie Ventura files the lawsuit against Combs, alleging he raped her in 2018 and subjected her to a years-long abusive relationship that included physical abuse and his assertion of complete control over her personal and professional life. Jesus. Hey, and now people are saying that some Nigerian artists that have been with him or may have attended this event, like they mentioned Whiskey, they mentioned one other artist like that that has been with Diddy from that time. Somebody, they said, some other people like that have also been in his custody, or rather what the man does is that because he's already a big music mogul, people bring their children who are very young to come stay with Diddy, and as Diddy is teaching them how to do music, he was taking undue advantage of them. So a lot of women have come out to talk, and some even mentioned that there's this young guy who is also was also in Diddy's custody as a very young guy, and Diddy introduced him, was doing the do at his back. Now, when people begin to tell other people that they are the agege something, they are into men and all, they don't know that sometimes it's not like the people were into men from when they were born. Somebody may have introduced them to this thing through abuse, and most of them, because they were introduced into this thing because of abuse, they didn't know how to come out of it. They didn't know the right way to come out of it. So let us read responses on Nigerian social media space on what this guy had done to some people. So Diddy was interviewed. Diddy went to a show with Cassie, and he was interviewed, and they asked Cassie if there's any secret she will want to tell now. And immediately Diddy looked at her, and then she said, no, there's something that has to be in her mind. That no, she's not saying anything. The guy so literally left him. Somebody said the look and fake smile. This person said, for those of you who don't understand what this guy is all about, the Diddy, his name is big in the industry, and young artists used to reach out to him to grow, and he will invite them and form a party, and in that party he will begin to sexually assault them. Just recently, the police investigated him and found 1,000 baby oil. So they are investigating to find out what the 1,000 baby oils are doing in his apartment. It happened that is what he's using to do with the men. He takes them from the back, then the women take advantage of them. And then this person said he actually did her dirty, but thank God she got justice. So this was when Cassie was still with him, the interview they had. So somebody is saying he actually did the girl dirty, even though she couldn't speak in public about what he was doing. This one said, always smiling in the camera, baby oil ambassador. So basically, a lot of people, this one said, evil doesn't pay. I swear, nothing is sweet like having a clean mind. So Diddy right now is saying he didn't do any of these things, that he's innocent. But now all these people cannot be lying against you, sir. You say you are innocent. Please prove your innocence in court.